Hello and welcome to Soul Tarot by Nehal. This is going to be a reading for the month of November 2024 for the zodiac sign Aquarius. Please remember this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If not, skip this one. If you feel any of your loved ones could benefit from this reading, kindly share the channel with them as well. If you wish to stay connected with me on Instagram, the link is down in the description below. You can follow me there as well. I would highly recommend you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you and hit the notification button so that you don't miss on any other future videos that I upload. So thank you so much and let's begin. Okay, so Sagittarius, you definitely are about to move into a different phase of your life. It's There is one phase of your life that's coming to an end. Especially people who have been going through a lot for a really long time. Though you were growing through all of this, you were seeing some level of progress and new things also coming, but you were still not very happy with things. Either it was because something had happened with you that was upsetting you for really long. Plus you may have been under stress regarding something. It could be maybe work life or personal life, but something that was bothering you, and you most likely had sleepless nights. Hence you seem to be in a space of not in the good space. Ideally, emotionally you were not really in a good space. Having said all of that, things are about to shift. One thing I definitely will add here is that you need to, no matter what, get into the space of communication. You should be open to communication. Again, here, if you were someone who were communicating, but from the opposite party the communication was not clear, then it clearly means that the person was not really interested to have that kind of an open communication, and you need to let that go. Anyways, having said all of the situation that you were into, that's coming to an end, and a new time is coming, a new phase is coming. You also are getting into your own power. The month of November, whatever you will be harvesting is going to be really, really fruitful with time. The growth that you may have seen in your life so far, that all could increase by just looking into things that what are you doing in this duration, how are you growing and doing what. Like if you need to learn something, you're doing that. If you need to do whatever it may be, work, all of that work you put your effort into, and that is how it will start shifting. Everything will start shifting in that matter. But there is growth, so whatever you've seen beyond that, again, uh, it somehow it comes to me that if at all you are someone who's looking for a relationship, a good bond for that matter, chances are that yes, you may also be able to find that. But let's see, we'll see further if what is the exact message coming to you. Some of you may have to get into some sort of healing. It could be anything. It could be any holistic healing. If you need therapy, you need to go for that, but something of that sort is coming here, that some level of healing is needed, especially when it comes to either regulating your emotions or regulating the kind of stress that you go through work wise. Okay, work wise, it may be so that either if at all you are someone who is been, doing multiple things or are into multiple different industries, or you are someone who has a side hustle and a job as well, or two different side hustles and no job, but yeah, two different things that you may be juggling between. So yes, if at all it is so, you may have to juggle. No matter what, basically you will have to juggle in terms of your work. You may have to adjust onto things, you may have to learn how to navigate through things if at all something new is coming that way in your that in your work balance. Other than that, but remember one thing, no matter what, whatever you're going through, there is a forward movement work wise, and there is that you will start seeing, especially people who have not been seeing any growth for really long. You will start seeing that suddenly certain shifts have started happening. You will start seeing small small things shifting, and of course then on it starts growing. You will grow through all of this no matter what, and there is a forward movement as well. So when I say forward movement, it could be that if you're a business owner, it may be so that soon you will like to have a team that you may have to build. If you already have a team, that may increase. If that is if you don't have a team at all, you may have to start hiring one by one, depending on what is the need, of course, but yes, you will have to. People in the job, again, is one thing that you may have to, especially people who are like the team leaders. You may have to be a little more active and kind of motivate your team right now, because that's how you will have to push them to do a little better. So yes, you may have to take a little extra work that way, to motivate people, or else all the work will come on you, which will not make sense, right? You have a team for a reason. When it comes to your finance, I would just say that don't be any impulsive, like don't have any impulsive behavior in your spending. Be a little, be a little open to kind of one second. Okay, yeah, don't be impulsive with your spendings, is what I see. But yet again, you may have, especially people who may have gone through a lot of chaos for last, few, maybe few weeks or few months. Remember that your finances are about to get sorted. The challenges are going to be the thing of the past. But again, when there is going to be a flow of money, it should not be so that you are being impulsive and spending randomly. Having said that, I would even say that don't be judgmental about others while you may be getting a lot of progress coming in terms of your financial stability and freedom. So don't get judgmental about anyone else. Focus on yourself and focus on the money that you want to double. I mean, the finance that you would want to double. So look into that as well. uh, yeah, I think that is what I really see in terms of your finance. Again, nothing really major shift, but yes, there is going to be some level of shift that's going to come, like some level of growth. It will be a time where you will overcome the challenges. I won't say it will be a huge shift, but yes, it's going to be there, like things are going to move. In terms of your love, romance, and relationship, I would say that, for singles, I feel you guys would be definitely right now interested to stay single. You may be open to socializing, but you don't seem to be really interested in, very interested or very keen. Or even if you are, you may feel you're very ready, but you may not either come across, any such person that you would really want to be around with. Like, you'll not find someone like that, like the kind of personality that you're looking for, or the kind of person you're looking for. You definitely are aware of what you are. Hence also you are a little more careful about whom are you spending your energy with. But yes, socializing is happening, all of that is happening. One more thing is, yes, you are a little extra guarded about yourself, you're extra protective about yourself, which is totally fine to a certain degree. But if at all there is extra, you'll be it's like one thing to be protective, and then there's the other thing that you are overprotective. Then it becomes very difficult to even people for people to come and communicate with you, for the people to you know like just approach you. So I won't say that don't have your standards, don't. But then again, if you genuinely feel that this person is good to interact with, at least be open to interaction. Don't get so protective that they just can't come next to you and even have a word with you. For people who are into committed relationship, that means you are either dating someone or engaged or married. I don't see any major thing right now happening, though you guys may be ready to take the next step forward. But you guys are not really taking any action in this duration. You guys seem to be, you guys seem to be putting things at hold right now, even if you have some plans for your future. So I don't see major movement happening when it comes to your love, romance, and relationship. But yes, like I think I said in the between, that yes, there could be someone, or you could come across some good person in this duration for singles especially. But you may just be open to interacting and knowing the person and all of that. But you may even go out, socialize with that person with friends and all of it, but no, like immediate dating scenes right now happening. So yes, okay. So there could be certain things that could come your way all of a sudden, or some people may come, or you may find some good friends and or a mentor. People who may be looking for a mentor, chances are that yes, you may come across a good mentor as well. That is again, if you really wish for, because one thing that I strongly say is it only happens when you all want it. So I mean, when it comes to a mentor, you really have to wish for it strong enough to have a mentor in your life. So if you that is what you really want, yes. But having said that, there are going to be opportunities for growth as well, something that you may be passionate about in terms of work. You may get an opportunity out of nowhere to work in that industry, or work in that on that project, something of that sort. Irrespective of whatever you may be going through, growth is still going to be there. Like it just doesn't matter whether you're the growth will be different for each one. It could, for some it could be a little more faster than the others, but not that there is no growth. Financial abundance also is happening, so again, that is a good sign. Resourceful stuff may come your way. New phase is definitely there. Only one thing is that wherever and whenever you feel that you are a little stuck, or you're feeling confused or unclear about things, make sure whichever those things are, you start bringing clarity to yourself, especially with the people that you are surrounded with. There may be some people who may be confusing you, there could be some people who may not be the best for you. So if they are not aligning with you, figure out if that is what really you want. Like, do you really want to have them around? If you want to have them around, still make sure you're giving only limited access to your information. So make sure you're doing all of that. But yes, some level of clarity is also needed on certain aspects of your life. You seem to be confused about it, or there is too many thoughts going on in your mind, and you need to it's like you need to declutter your thoughts. Work through your fears. So yes, whatever your fears are, you need to work through them no matter what. This is one thing that you should really focus on for the November month. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So yes, if you may be feeling that others are not going through any challenges and it's only you or something like that, no, it's not so. Others may be going through, maybe they are not showing it to you, but they are also going through something or the other. No point holding on to such things. I would just rather say focus on yourself, focus on what you want to build. That's what you should focus on, and focus on working through your fears, because maybe there could be certain things that may be going on halt, or maybe getting blocked because of your fears. Creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Okay, so some of you, if at all, very beautiful actually. So some of you, if at all, you guys are into any form of creativity. It could be anything. The creativity can be in many different ways. What is the creative activity that you like? Could be in form of some art craft, dance, singing, music, whatever, poems, writing poems, I don't know, like whatever. Like today there is like so much that you can do in terms of your creativity. That could also be one of the good ways. Creativity, it actually does help on for you to bring clarity to yourself. If you have too many thoughts, if you have too many fears, you have anxiety, anything, some like at least if at all it's not really any major concerns, if it's just normal anxiety, then yes, you can. Of otherwise you'll need professional help, and please do go for it. But all of this can be a good support for you in terms of getting sorted within yourself. So do whatever, any creative activity, get into that as well. It will really help you to sort your mind, if nothing else, and you'll see you will attract a lot of positive vibes also for you. Again, coming from a very personal experience, I am an artist as well, and I do a lot of artworks. And yes, I have seen all of that as well. Like, I have seen the benefits of being creative. Like it really helps in many ways. So yes, again, over here is, if you are someone who already has a career, maybe in terms of your something like creative front. Again, it could be anything. Maybe you may be feeling some sort of blockages around that, is also because of some sort of fear that you may have around that. What if I put it out to people? What if it doesn't get sold? What if people don't like it? You may have all such fears, and you may feel that okay, it's you only who are going through those kind of fears, and no one else is having all that. But it may not be so, because trust me, everyone has these kind of fears when they are starting. But all they do is they overcome those fears, they work through it, and they overcome it. And that happens only when it's like, unless and until you don't try, you that fear will never go. What is the max that could happen? You may have to just bring down all your work, and that is also how long. Once you start doing it, within next, I think within a week's time, in fact, you get used to it, and all your fear disappears. So anything around that, also use creativity to overcome your fear. But if at all you have something very clearly associated with it, try to work on it and get over it. Control. Link your own constellation and take control. So control whatever you can, leave the rest. Don't stress on what is not under your control. Just focus on what all you can do and keep moving forward. An extreme amount of control will also create problems for you. Then you can't do anything. Don't try to control the exact outcome from right now itself. You focus on the process of everything and see yourself getting better with time, and you will see results as well. Everything will go as you want. So yes. Enjoy the little things in life. So yes, there are small things that may happen. Enjoy little success also. Even if you feel small portions of growth is coming time and again, enjoy it, celebrate it in small ways also. It could be maybe just going and grabbing your favorite coffee or the ice cream that you like or anything that you would like. It doesn't have to be grand celebration for small things. It can be, and you just have to make yourself feel good so that you remember every time. And this will even every time you will remember that, okay, see, I have achieved something. The energy will get better and you will attract more of positive energy as well. This will raise your positive vibrations, and this will even help you to focus more on yourself and doing what you like. I'm deserving of all the good things that come my way. So, yes, you are deserving. Keep reminding yourself that you are deserving of all the good things that come your way. Again, these all also will help you to get, if at all you're envying on anyone, and it's not wrong. At times we just feel so, and it's totally fine. We all are humans and we may feel a little bit of envy once in a while. That's totally okay. But the thing is, what we do of that is going to matter the most. Are we going to sit with those feelings, or are we going to overcome those feelings? It's all up on us. Anxious feelings are like visitors and won't stay forever. Today I will think positively and remember that all my troubles and worries will one day fade away. So yes, remind yourself again and again and again that, again, it talks about anxious feelings. It has spoken about earlier to work through your fears as well. So you should just focus on yourself, is what I say. Focus on what is not aligning with you, focus on what is not working out for you, and change all of that by raising your vibrations, thinking more positively. And again, creativity is something that could really support you to change your vibrations as well. Yes, you need to definitely raise your vibrations, get into the positive space if that needs be. If you know someone who could help you do that, spend time with such people more, spend time with more positive people. If you are someone who loves to spend time in nature, go there and spend time, especially by the beach if you like it. Watch your sunsets and sunrises. That is also going to help you a lot, because I am a strong believer of that. This all heals, these all things heal something within us. It gives a very different perspective to us when we look at the nature. It's like yeah, the nature holds a lot of lessons by itself, for us to understand or navigate through difficult times in our life. So I am a strong believer of it, and I would really recommend it. Yes, you may come across good friendships, good people, some new connections for sure is there. Like, that's going to happen. Again, if you're very scared to meet any new people, which again I mentioned earlier, that you may be even too much into a protective space of yourself, just be open to at least meet those people. There's going to be no harm in interacting. You give bare minimum information about you until they have really won your trust, and then you can let that person know more and more about you. Initially you can have your basic talks as well. The fears we don't face become our limits. Robin Sharma, again, it talks about fears again. So I think it's time for you to let go a lot of fears. Focus on working through all your fears, overcome all these fears that you may have, because it's really given strong message around fear and about being anxious about something. So focus and work on those things, and It's just like, if you think for once, it's like 1 month of working through all this is going to give you an entire life where you will be not fearful now, at least not this fearful as you are right now, or not as anxious as you are right now. So it's a good deal, like 1 month and in return one entire life. That's like, wow. You have only scratched the surface of what you are capable of, Rupikor. So yes, you may, you have a lot of capabilities also. I think fear is what is really blocking you from doing your best into your life. So that is what is happening, because again, you may have achieved certain things so far, but there is a lot more that you can do. Your capabilities are a lot more than what you are seeing right now. So for sure, yes, you should, maybe sit through things, figure out what it is, get your thoughts sorted, and see where is the block coming from, which fear is it, what is the fear all about, and then start working on this. Give yourself 2 days, think through everything, and plan out things that you're going to work out, and you're going to work things out and overcome any kind of fear, that is the big or small, you're going to work through it. And yeah, claim this reading saying that yes, I am going to work through all my fears. It's like, you have a lot of potential, so might as well not let it go in waste. I'm open to new opportunities and challenges. Again, you are capable of dealing with anything and everything. So might as well be open to every opportunity and any challenges. Again, I would just repeat that, uh, just work through whatever you need to, overcome whatever you need to, be open, because see, your capabilities are a lot, so just be open to whatever comes. You are even capable of dealing with even any kind of challenges that will come. And see, life is going to keep throwing different kind of challenges of different intensity, but you can't get fearful and stop doing what you need to do for yourself. It's okay, it's just a temporary phase. Move on, like, overcome these things and start dealing with things in a headstrong way. Don't let your capabilities, your potential go in waste. Okay, so yes, a year from now, you could be actually into a complete different space. You need to start working through things, and it may be so that a year from now you may see a different version of yourself. Of course, see, it's a process. So you need to start working, but then whatever you want to achieve, that can all happen within a span of a year. So why not start focusing on what you want, overcome whatever you need to do, that get clarity in your thoughts, and just focus on yourself, and do the best to show the world that what all you're capable of, what is the level of potential you have, and see your life transform. So just for that matter, if you really want to know, do one thing. Currently, whatever your life is, write it somewhere with your date, the current date, and see after a year where you've reached. You'll be so proud of yourself. So yes, this is it. And I would just say, if you have any suggestions, did you resonate or not, you can let me know in the comments down below. Let's connect there. I would highly recommend you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss on any future videos. And until then, see you in the next reading. Bye bye.